Mariel Dalmasio, team leader. Miss Leilani de la Merced, assistant leader. And for the members are Miss Jennifer Postino, Miss Precious May Palomar, Miss Raquel Alvarez, and Mr. Pascual de Villa. Friends made the decision to travel to an island by using yacht. Towards the islands when they heard a huge blast coming from the yacht, and the helmsman failed to notice the large rock before the boat struck.
Lee, did you hear that loud sound?
Yes, what's that?
Our yacht hit a big rock, but I didn't notice any rock when I peered through the binocular.
Can I borrow the binocular?
Sure.
Oh! Why are you squinting? I think this binocular has a problem.
Since still there is a signal, we need to inform the seller.
Let's call the place where she bought it, and the seller immediately reported to the manufacturer.
Hello, Miss Mariel.
Hello, ma'am?
Please call a meeting because we have a customer complaint.
Yes, ma'am.
The friends were stranded on the island, and they made a way to survive.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, ma'am.
I would like to say thank you for coming here on time. Since everyone is here, we should get started the meeting. The purpose of today's meeting is regarding customer complaint of FSFR unit. Can you please backtrack the data from December 2022 to April 2023? What are defects that encountered during the process? And when you're done, let's set a meeting again within today afternoon.
Yes, ma'am.
And start gathering the data.
Good afternoon, everyone. Is all the data already gathered?
Yes, ma'am.
And they will report the data gathered to you.
Good afternoon, ma'am. I will discuss the data that we gathered on our first pass yield performance of Poro models from December 2022 to April 2023 with overall yield of 80.57%. We have two defect category, the functional defect and the contamination defect. As you can see on this pie chart, functional defect has the highest contributor. After we categorize, we break down the functional defect. Based on the graph, only light axis NG with 3.03% can be controlled. So we prioritize this problem because the other defects are product design related. Wally will explain the light axis NG.
Good afternoon, ma'am. This is a sample of good adjustment with specs of x is equals to negative, y is equals to negative 0 and x is equals to negative 3. And the other one is no good because the x is out of specification. And this is our light axis trend. From December 2022 to April 2023, we have 2.22% to 3.93% defect range with overall rate of 3.03%.
So we therefore conclude that the light axis NG has the highest defect rate of binocular assembly.
And also, ma'am, once the unit was defect, we cannot achieve our productivity and it will be lost to our business revenue.
Thank you for your information and the data that you gathered, team. But where is the light axis NG process occurs?
Based on our process mapping, final light adjustment, grip attachment, and final visual inspection, the light axis NG occur.
Okay, since we already know the problem, now we need to find out why light axis NG occurs.
Yes, ma'am.
The team start to analyze the problem.
Good morning, everyone. Is our analysis already completed on how the light axis NG occurs?
Yes, ma'am.
We use fishbone diagram to analyze the problem and we validate its causes.
For our first root cause and our reaction, insufficient control monitoring adhesive curing time. That resulted that the islands is easily moved.
And this is
True cause and controllable.
We provide video to see the actual scenario that the islands is easily moved.
For our second probable cause, misunderstanding of method applicability by tapping the prism side that causes the super eye to crack and the moving of the prism.
and this is
True cause and controllable. And we provide video to see the actual scenario.
And our third probable cause, difficulty in handling of units that resulted ocular lens hit on the table.
and this is
True cause and controllable.
We provide a video to see the actual scenario.
And how about the other causes?
For the other causes are not true cause and uncontrollable. Based on the trend and controllability of the true causes, I computed the defect rate target to 1.52% or 50% reduction.
Team, do you think we can achieve that goal?
Yes, we can.
Group of friends was stranded in an island and felt nervous about how to go back home. While they awaited help, they made a decision to look for food and water to continue living surviving on the island.
Can we still get out of here? Can someone rescue us?
Don't worry, we can go home.
Impact on the meeting to continue the discussion.
Good morning. Based on your analysis and validation, this is true cause and controllable. But how about the actions for true cause and controllable?
We list the action that can be implemented.
For our first root cause and our reaction, provision of curing status tag.
And the disposition is
Go!
For the second action, provision of DALI for curing of units.
and the disposition is
Go! For our second root cause, our action, the orientation of inspector regarding tapping procedure applicability.
and the disposition is
Go!
Our third action is using provision supporting J.
and the disposition is
Go!
So, we finished the selection of solution to implement. And now, we will proceed to the action implementation.
For our first action, implementation, provision of curing status tag for more accurate monitoring of curing time. And for the second action, provision of DALI for curing of units to easily monitoring the status of the product. Based on the video, if 1401 is fully cured, the islands is not easily moved.
And for our third action implementation, the orientation inspector regarding tapping procedure applicability. By tapping an objective site, as you can see on the video, the prism is good.
Our fourth action using a provision gate to avoid ocular lens hit on the table. Based on the video, always keeps the unit elevated during grip attachment and the ocular lens does not hit the table.
So, we conduct 50 units evaluation, usage of curing status tag,
and the result is
No defect found!
and we evaluate 50 units evaluation, usage of DALI for curing of units,
and the result is
No defect found! And we conduct 50 pieces evaluation using tapping objective site.
and the result is
No defect found!
And the last, we conduct 50 pieces of evaluation by using supporting J.
and the result is
No defect